Hi guys, welcome to another quick video. Just one quick apology for the last one. The quality of the actual video itself wasn't great, simply because I only have the very basic GoPro Hero camera at the minute. I think it's the most basic one they do. But anyway, I was shooting in quite low light. Well, it was basically dark, and it doesn't come out too great, but hopefully you at least kind of enjoyed what I was talking about anyway. For this quick video, I just wanted to talk about why exactly it is that I bought a 125, because as I mentioned in the previous video, I do have the 600. I bought the 125 as a kind of second toy, basically. It's a toy. I did buy it so that I had something to ride whilst my other bike was off the road, but it's not like I needed it. I have a car, I didn't need another bike. This is literally a toy. So with that in mind, and also bearing in mind the fact I've got a full unrestricted license, why didn't I go for a 250 or you know, at least a 200, because they do a 200 version of this? Why did I go for the 125? Well, there's several reasons really. The first being that this one, they happen to have one in the shop ready to take away today. That was kind of part of the reason I bought it. The second reason was, as also I mentioned before in the last video, I used to have one of these and I absolutely loved it just because it's a quirky little fun bike and it amuses me. But then also, because I would have gone for a 125 anyway, because I've borrowed my brother's CBF 125 at the time as well, and you know, had to go on that, and I quite liked that. So the reason for the 125 is just because they're so light and so small and so fuel efficient and everything else. I can forgive them for not being that fast, because a lot of the time when I'm driving along, I don't really want to go too fast anyway, because I want to be enjoying the scenery. Not so much today, but particularly when I go on a nice kind of scenic drive. If you're going too fast, you're really not going to be able to see an awful lot going on around you. That and you might crash. But you know, I like just cruising along. So yeah, I mean the 125 is perfect for that, because you can just cruise all day long. You know you're using fuck all fuel. I mean, this is stupidly good on fuel. It doesn't even, I think it costs like £6 to fill the tank from empty, and it lasts long enough. So you know, you can cruise around all day without worrying about breaking the bank fuel wise. Yeah, you know, you're going slower than most other people, who cares, you're out to enjoy the ride. Yeah, so that was the main sort of reason. I just didn't see the point in getting anything bigger. I mean, if I want to go fast, I've got a 600. Why do I need another one? Yeah, you know. And also, because I wanted something with a little bit of off-road ability, again, there wasn't much point in getting something with a big engine, because my off-road skills are not such that I would be able to. I mean, I don't want to do myself any injustice. I'm not a bad rider, but you know, I don't have any real off-road skills. I'm not a skilled off-road rider, so something like a 450 off-road or something like that is probably going to be a little bit more than I'm realistically going to be handling anyway. I mean, yeah, sure, I'll probably get used to it after a while, but again, it's the whole thing of I already have a 600. Why, you know, why buy a 450 for the power? Because you're not going to use that much power off-road. Yeah, the torque will be useful for going up steeper hills, but apart from that, you're only going to really use the power on the road, and on the road, again, 600. So that's kind of pointless. So yeah, that's pretty much all there was to it really. I know it's kind of boring, but there you go. I do love smaller capacity bikes anyway. I think, you know, I don't know, I think I mentioned it in the last video as well, but if you have a big powerful bike and it manages to do something, you know, you expect it. It's not that impressive. You know, if you have a massive great bike and it does, you know, goes around, you know, off-roading, goes off the world, whatever, around the world, sorry, it's not that impressive. When you've got a tiny little bike that at first glance doesn't look like it might actually be able to do it, it's a little bit more surprising and impressive and fun when it does. Oh, there we go. Let these guys go. Hello. Ah, well, that was a very short one, but yes, that will be it for today. I will be doing some more lengthy videos and hopefully some reviews soon as well, actually. I'm kind of hoping to get... oh crap, where my keys gone? Kind of hoping to get a test ride of the new Suzuki V-Strom 250 when it actually comes out and is available for test riding. I will be doing that. In the meantime, I'm going to go up and have a look at some of the new Hondas because I do quite like the look of some of those. Hopefully take one of those out for a ride as well. So yeah, in the meantime, bye again for now.